Hello, hello, my friends. Sorry for the delay. It was one of those pre-stream bathroom incidents, but we are ready to go now. We are jumping back into Cloudpunk. Surprise, surprise. I was actually, I wouldn't say impressed with this game. That's not the right word. But I would say I was intrigued. Cloudpunk had me just interested enough that I would like to see what happens next. I would like to learn a little more about the world. And that's where I am, that's where I'm at with this. With that in mind, we are going to go ahead and pick up right where we left off. So if you were not here for episode 1, of course it is up on YouTube. Quick TLDW. If I can remember. Hey! Thanks for those 4 bits, inverted. Talk to the engineer? What do you mean talk to the engineer? But the basic premise is that we are a delivery driver for a shady corporation called Cloudpunk. We have a robotic AI dog companion that is also our car. And we are investigating the phrase, I can't remember the phrase, it's like it's used in place of like the word God. Like, God only knows, like whatever they said in this game, only knows, Creo or something like that, only knows. So we're investigating the history of that because our character, Rania, is intrigued by it. We potentially delivered a bomb at some point. And outside of that, we just kind of met some side characters, like a group of good gangsters that like to plant trees, somebody who's apparently been alive for thousands of years looking for his long-lost love. We helped an android who runs a ramen shop by convincing a sentient AI elevator that it could eat people by taking them between levels while they had food. So yeah, so there's some interesting things going on. I'm still not sure exactly what the point of everything is. Like I don't know why anything is happening, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and just jump back in. You saw most of yesterday's video. Awesome, inverted. Alright, well we are going to go ahead and continue right where we left off. I think the last thing we did was, so we had a choice to make, and we had to choose if we wanted to send a person's last, like a package basically of their last belongings, because they were basically going to do like an assisted suicide bungee jump thing, where they get launched into space and then die. And we chose to send their goods back to their family in the mail rather than delivering the goods to our corporation Cloudpunk as we were supposed to. So that's essentially where we're at with everything. So like I said before, there is a lot of confusing aspects. There are quite a few confusing aspects. Alright. And we still have infinite collectibles to pick up, that's for sure. Isn't there a collectible here? Or is it below or something? Now I'm confused. Oh, it's right here. I see it. Yeah, we're also collecting punch cards for our neighbor Evelyn, who is like a medical robot that lost her memories or something. So I don't know what's going on with that either. Like I said, there's a lot of just random stuff happening, for better or worse. We are just along for the ride for right now. So now I can't remember, were you here for the stream, Inverted, or did you catch it afterwards on YouTube? Also, if anybody else is just stopping in, thanks for being here. Welcome in. And if you're on the YouTube side, thanks for watching there as well. And yes, we do have a question of the day, which is, what's the best game lore? What is the best story in a game? What's the best world building? What game do you still think back to fondly just and remember how, like, amazing, like, the world was? Games like Outlast, Whistleblower, and Hollow Knight have some great lore, but you haven't seen a game that you can consider the best. For me, one of them, there's a few. BioShock is one of them. More obscurely, though, one of my favorite game worlds, game environments, game lore is the Deadly Premonition world. Just kind of like, it's basically Twin Peaks, the game, but it's interesting. Wait, why is, so we are picking up a payload right here, right? You watched the video on YouTube? Awesome, I appreciate it, man. Alright, so we are currently picking up a package from Mrs. Octavius's butler.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Corbeille?
Huh? It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
The
Let's
voice
be
acting.
Going, then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Smoked fish? What? Instead of recording one voice at a time? Exactly, Inverted, exactly. Like, you can tell, like...
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Yeah, like, you can obviously tell the conversations where, like, here, record these lines individually, and then we'll splice them together into a conversation later, because there's no... I'm sure there's a word for that, but I don't know what it is, but there's no connection.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh, yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone.
I do like how the conversations continue through loading screens. That's actually a nice little touch. A lot of games don't have that type of thing, so that is one thing I do have to praise this game for. Because obviously the story is the focal point of the game, so making sure we get all those little
against
bits.
Free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Nivalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the Marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Nivalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the Marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
All right. What year? I'm not sure on the year.
See, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids.
Very distinguished.
He's descended from the very first Cora.
Cora.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Cora?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the Marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver.
Oh.
It's been
Sorry.
fun to drive in a vehicle
Sorry,
that's
I forgot
much
we were
more
playing a game here.
rustic than our limo. Our painting made it here safely, too. And
Oh.
what a lovely
Let me
neighborhood.
wake up here.
Quite so.
All right, and that is why the name of this stream is Extremely Excessive Exposition Simulator, because, dear Lord, we did not need to know about that stuff in that much detail. Like, what was relevant there? What was relevant about anything we just heard? That Cora, the phrase Cora was used once? There's way too much dialogue. Like, I love dialogue. I love world building. I love story. I love lore, but this is just too much. It's too much at one time about things that don't matter. It just goes on and on and on. How's it going, by the way, Taco? Welcome in. Man's over here with a E-beard? What is an E-beard? Hope you're having a great day. This game took inspiration from Detroit Become Human, maybe. Graphically, but they have no idea how to build character development. I mean, I feel like there is a lot of character, well, not character development, there's a lot of world building. But, like, it's so hard to get invested in because we just had a 12-minute conversation about a painting, and we learned nothing except that rich people are snobby. There seems to be some type of android prejudice, maybe, and that Cora is a word that's used again. That's it. That's all we got from that, like, 12-minute conversation. Like, it's just annoying. It's like the shop owner here.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Hey, Lush. It's followed. Past tense. Followed. We actually have some money. Do I already have some of these? I think I've already got the boots. I'll buy the glasses.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Hey, Eminem Man. Seems like they spent a ton of time. They had no time for super engaging gameplay, so they replaced that with too much boring dialogue. Now, that could be possible. That could definitely be possible. Like, it's not even that it's necessarily 100% boring. It's just, it's too much at one time. That's what I keep going back to. Like, if, like, all of this quote-unquote useless lore would be interesting if it were in, like, little, 3 and 4 minute chunks. Like, maybe I gave them a ride here, and they, talked about how there used to be a prejudice against androids. Sure, that's kind of interesting. 2 or 3 minute conversation while we're driving here, absolutely. But then it's like, you can't just, like, that's the other thing, is like there's so much different information given at one time. It's like, let's talk about the android prejudice. Let's talk about Cora. Let's talk about this painting. Let's talk about being rich. Let's talk about how we hate the people in the marrow because they're poor. Like, there was just so much at once. And it's hard to keep up with it all. It's hard to process it all because so much of it is disconnected. And Lush, you've been following for 6 months and 4 weeks. Very nice, Lush. What's been going on? It's good to see you back. Been following longer than Inverted, yep. Did you ever change your name, Lush? Just been offline a lot? Alright, we've got all our collectibles here. Uh-oh, the sign's blinking. You did? Okay, what was the name before again, Lush? DJ Rages? Okay. Hey, Zach, welcome in. What's happening? I think you typed that correctly. Maybe I'm going to try again there. Exclamation point. It's exclamation point, not L. Exclamation point followed. Three months. Nice, Zach.
God, this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
Here we go.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I know, Camus. You go back to training. Am I on lockdown? Not really. My state has like a soft lockdown, where it's like we recommend that you only go out for necessities, but it's not like a legal requirement or anything.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Oops.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about
Just
music?
gonna wait here for them
No
to quit talking.
thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
Thousands of years.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Navalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
I like classical.
What about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
All right, finally. Everybody just talking for so long. You're pretty picky about realistic elements, especially when it comes to humans? What do you mean exactly by that, Inverted? 4th highest infected state? You're on level 4? What do you mean by that, Lush? And Zach, you're on episode almost 300 of One Piece? Nice. You only got about, what, 1,400 more to go? Alright.
I have more of the punch cards for you.
See what
They're
everyone
really
says.
spread around the city. I think these ones are pretty intact.
Dr. Zizich was careful. She punched them out of nanofibers. They'd survive a bomb blast. Thank you. This is enough to partially recompile my memories.
Recompile my
I don't
memories.
understand, Evelyn. These cards hold your memories? How?
Dr. Zizich knew that almost any storage medium could be recovered with a standard corpsec comprehender. They can decode and read almost any storage medium, from a transistor drive to a DNA crystal encoding.
But not punch cards?
Yes, not punch cards. They are too old. However, their information storage capacity is tiny.
They can't store whole memories then?
No, but they can hold a crypto key that can decode the memories I already have, though it will take some time to unlock them.
Why do you think Dr. Zizich locked your memories away? And why are you worried about CorpSec being able to read them?
Perhaps next time we speak, I will be able to answer those questions. I need more time. And more punch cards. Please bring me any you find.
Alright, 20 more. Enjoying ancient music since this isn't classic music to them? True. Get a hold of something that is impossible. I'd at least like an explanation how that was made and got to humans. It doesn't have to be scientifically correct, but you don't want to just have something out of the blue. Right. There has to be justification for anything that happens like that. I get what you're saying. What have you been into today, Eminem Man? Thanks again for joining us tonight. Alright, so I don't think we have anything else here. Where are we even at? Here and there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and go back to our car and go to our next mission. Back to the car and onward into adventure. But yeah, I can't stand plot holes and stuff like that inverted, so I definitely get where you're coming from. I get you. This music actually is fine. The nav point from Cloudpunk. But yeah, overall, like I said, this game is just interesting enough that I kind of intrigued on it. It's just interesting enough. I'm not drawn in really deep, like I don't have really any investment in the story or characters or anything, but it's just like I'm curious, like, you know, what is the point of this? Like, what is the story trying to tell us, right? Like, we have all this exposition but no real plot. So what is the plot gonna be, you know? Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I mean, what plot do we have really other than we're a delivery driver? Have we got anything? Have we got anything? No, not really. So, It just makes me want to go just an inch forward just to see what else we can learn. What else we can find. Anybody else that stepped in, by the way, I'd love to hear your answer to the question of the game, which is, what game do you feel had the best lore? What's the best world, the best story in a game that you've ever experienced? What are some of your favorite worlds and lore? I guess if we go down here, it'll actually go faster, right? Oh, my hand is like cramped. Pop my knuckles. Looks like I got like an intense hand cramp right there in my middle knuckle. Here we go. On the buildings and how they're being supported. They actually did talk a little. Oh my gosh! They actually did talk a little bit about the how some of the world works and stuff. Like it's apparently thousands and thousands of meters high or whatever. And then they're like the way the traffic fields they talked about, like whatever it was, electromagnetic fields that keep everything in line or whatever. I can't remember what all they said, but they did talk about that at one point. So there was some basic explanation for some stuff. Where's Park? You know what's actually crazy is the fact that a city actually has free
Looks
open
like I'll
parking.
have to go on foot. It's pretty far from a parking bay.
I will stay here and play the waiting game.
What's the waiting game?
I guess how long it takes for me to get bored. Then, when I get bored, I start the game again.
Right. I'll try to be quick.
But regular buildings wouldn't work if there were thousands. True. Alright, Susie Hart.
Hello? Oh my god! Who are you? I haven't seen you here before. Come and speak to me.
Why are you shouting so much?
I'm not shouting! Not really. I could shout if you want. I just want to talk to you.
Fine, just keep it down. Who are you?
Oh my god! I'm Susie, and I love meeting new people. I'm so happy right now. I live for this.
You live for talking to strangers?
Yes! You know introverts and extroverts. You're an introvert, right?
There's no such thing. It's all just nonsense, like star signs or blood types.
Wait, what?
But some people like to be more outgoing and meet new people. And some people like to stay home and read.
Everybody likes those things at different times. That's just being alive.
Well, I don't agree. You know extroverts? Well, I'm an extrovert.
Extra.
I was quiet and shy, but I got a neural mod that makes me super confident. Now, I can't stop meeting new people.
Don't get neural mods, kids.
That sounds awful.
I can't stop.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help. I could...
I'm sorry, this is really dull. I need to talk to someone new. Could you move along, please?
Don't get neural mods, kids. Do not get neural mods. Yeah, I don't really get what that was going for there. It's a little weird. Like I think the idea that it was going for was that in like the modern day technology of this world, things like that are like not really relevant or something. I think is kind of like the idea it was going at, but definitely a little weird. Actually, I need to be back down, but I can go down over here, it looks like. Yeah, like, blood types are not real? That seems weird, right? Like, are blood types real? Now you got me curious. Now you've made me curious. Are blood types all a conspiracy? Hey, Marty! Welcome in! We all share the same blood? What do you mean by that? Wait, is it not down here? Now I'm confused. So it is up, but how do I get to this collectible? Oop, I clicked off the game accidentally. Yeah, so it's definitely up. So let's go back up here. Gotta find all the collectibles. It was kind of a weird comment, though. I get what you're saying. I get it. It's just kind of like, huh? The world's enhancements probably make blood types irrelevant. Right, yeah, I think that was kind of like the point it was making. But, like, it was just kind of weird, like, I don't know, just kind of weird, like Inverted said. I mean, I guess theoretically that makes sense, like, you know, in a science fiction universe, like, you know, blood types would be redundant because any blood could be used with any blood, potentially. Or synthetic blood or something like that, I imagine, so. I assume that was kind of the point of what they were trying to say. Now, let's see what this wait has got.
Here's what I can offer you today.
I mean, heck, it could be something like that, too. The Fisherman. Lamb coconut ramen. A coffee. Wait, I thought only one place had coffee.
That's good. Thanks.
Well, I will gladly take that coffee.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I will gladly take that coffee. Alright, are there any more collectibles? Yeah, there are.
Become your new perfect.
Okay, so I need to go back down, and then we need to go all the way across. Wait. Oh, this is the napkin.
I am being stolen.
Camus, did you get bored?
No, it is true. I am being stolen.
Shit! Really?
what?
Lock the doors.
They are already inside.
Tell them to get out. Threaten them. Pretend you have an anti-theft subroutine.
They can hear you.
Why am I on speaker? Camus!
I am taking off. I am frightened.
Deactivate the Hava.
Can't. Hacked.
Hava, Automata, eject custom personality Camus data drive.
Eject? What if I fall into the ocean?
Then you'll float, I think.
You think? What if I get...
Damn it, eject Camus data drive, now!
Drive deactivated and ejected.
Camus? Camus! Shit. Think, Rania, think. The drive. It should be registered to me. I can track it on my comm.
Alright. Hey, ColeCat, welcome in, buddy. The caffeine still works, I guess. There was a non-O blood wipeout. You never know, it's possible. We are getting some excessive exposition again, my friend. You missed hearing about rich, snobby people, their paintings, and oh, I found the drive already.
Damn it, Camus, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to dry you off, I guess. You can't talk to me right now. You probably can't even hear me. But if you can, I'm going to fix this. This isn't going to be a pleasant phone call. Control? Control, can you hear me?
I read you, kid. You okay?
Yeah. No. Look, I have some bad news.
You lost the Hava?
Yes. How did you...
We track it. Listen, this one ain't on you, kid. Don't sweat it. Happens all the time.
What? Seriously?
Oh yeah. Surprised it hasn't happened already.
So, am I fired or not?
Kid, we got insurance. You weren't hurt. But more important, you didn't lose a package.
But what do I do without a Hava?
I'm not gonna lie. We got a pretty generous repair-replace policy. I'm not saying we're happy when some slum ganger steals a Hava that's 2 months over its predicted expiry date. Well, actually, I am gonna say it because it's true.
Past its expiry date? How much of a junker was I driving?
Hey, don't worry about it, kid. It got pinched before it fell out of the sky. Best outcome for everyone.
Not for me. Not for my... What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Relax. You're real close to one of our suppliers.
Found it.
I'm sending a nav point for Grimm's Hava Mall. You ain't gonna find a Spire limousine from old Grimm, but any Hava he has will be better than what you were in before. choose anything you want. On us. Just tell Grim that Cloudpunk sent you. Control out.
I like how I just
Hold on,
literally
Camus.
found
I'll
it
get you back as
instantly.
soon as I can.
In a blood typeless world? I don't know. I don't know anything that's going on right now.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking good. Windy out there? That's just how your hair looks. Beautiful. Now, I got a brand new open-top Malichka for you. I know what you read about them, but it's all wrong. These models don't go on fire half as much as people say. We got customer reviews up in the high threes on this one.
High threes?
What I want to know from you is,
Out
what
of
are your
5 or
reasons for
10?
not buying this Hova? You got none, right? I'm gonna put you down for one, and I even got a discount for you, because I love you people from out in the East. You know, with the music and that funny thing you do with the chanting.
I like all the inherent racism in this game.
You're gonna love this
It's realistic,
one.
truthful.
Unless you want something more upmarket. In that case, I got you.
I'm from Cloudpunk. You're supposed to give me whatever I want.
Jeez, lady, why didn't you say? I was using my best pitch on you. Yeah, have a look around. Then when you decide, just hop in. Cloudpunk pays me either way. So if you'll excuse me, I got real customers.
You like how his voice just changed?
Yeah, thanks for all your help.
He's like, it almost sounded like somebody different did the voice there. It was weird. It was like, I got this car for you. Cloudpunk pays me either way, so let me go deal with my other customers. All right, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? All right, I'm gonna let you people pick. Which car are we taking? We've got this slick DeLorean-esque thing. We got a freaking tractor. We got a Star Wars vehicle. We got an underground cave explorer. We got a racing police car. We got a half truck, half jet. We got a speeder, and we got just a truck. Hey Miyazaki, welcome back. Take the taxi. Energy budget increased tenfold. Now that I don't know, inverted. The Star Wars car. All right, we got a tie here. What do you think, Marty? Well, I know Marty's gonna say this one, right? He wants a DeLorean, right? You like the Star Wars car? Which one was the Star Wars car? Was that this one? Did I say this was a Star Wars car? I don't know which one I said was a Star Wars car. I think it was this one, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the one I said was Star Wars? That one? Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna take it. We are gonna take it. Sorry, Inverted. You're outvoted, buddy. Trading up.
I am your new Hava automata. Please say your name, sir.
Install new automata custom personality. I have it on a data drive.
That will be 1,500 limbs for activation.
Charge it to Cloudpunk. How long will it take to...
Ah!
Camus, are you okay?
Yes. What happened? I was stolen.
We bailed you out on the data drive, and I found you in a puddle. Then Cloudpunk sprung for a new Hava.
It feels different. Bigger. I can think more clearly.
Also turn faster.
Yes. This is an improvement.
Seems like it. I thought it would take a while to activate you. Did it feel like you were gone long?
Everything was black and I was floating. It was quiet.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Being bored is better than being stolen.
DeLorean, said Marty.
I wanted to ask a question.
What is it?
What happened to Mom?
You've been offline for a while, Camus. Mom isn't around anymore. Do you really want to know what happened?
Will it make me sad?
Yes.
Being a car is fun, but I am excited to get a new frame. Do I have to be a dog again?
Well, you don't have to be. You could be a cat.
Oh no.
I thought you would say that.
What about another animal? A bear or beep, beep.
Why are you beeping?
We are being called in by Cloudpunk for a Hova overhaul.
I thought Control said we could choose any Hava we wanted. Are they checking up on us?
I don't know. Beep. But we have a nav point and beep. The beeping is not stopping.
Fine. Let's just get to the nav point.
I just don't understand. They really said beep, yep. It was not a it was a beep. I mean, I think that was intentional, Inverted. I don't think that was different. You love Camus, Marty? Well, you are one of the few. You are one of the few. Camus is an AI dog, sentient. It used to be a real dog, apparently, but it lost its body, so we uploaded its mind into like a chip or something, a data drive. I don't know, Nicole. I don't know. I don't think it was supposed to be. I don't know. Yep. Add one to the crash report. Exclamation. What? Oh yeah. Let's see if that's working. Somebody try the exclamation point crash plus. See if that works today. It probably still won't. But... Was it crash or was it wreck? Is exclamation point wreck plus? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know. I couldn't get that thing to work for some reason. Alright, well, we are here to get a HOVA inspection.
What's wrong? Camus controls are frozen, and the doors are locked. We can't even land.
It hurts. They're holding us.
Your vehicle is currently being locked down by CorpSec authority based on a data access violation. Please take your hand off your controls and deactivate your automata.
I am fighting. Ouch. I can try to...
It's no use, Camus. You'll just overheat your processor. Shut down for now.
Hey, Poet.
But...
It'll be okay. Just go offline.
Custom automata personality Camus now offline.
Wait, are we actually getting like a cutscene or something here? No.
Your vehicle will be set on an automatic course for the nearest CorpSec debriefing center. Your next of kin shall be notified.
Wait, what?
If you have any corporate connections or exacerbating finance options available, now would be the time to notify us.
I've got no money and no friends here.
Very well. You will now be...
What the hell?
Good to see you're still moving, Rania. I've bailed you out here. I just used up some serious clock cycles on you today. My top hacker Rubric just bought you some time. Those CorpSec network protections were no match for his skills. You better move fast, though. If you can get to me in time, I might be able to clear out this mess for you.
Why are you doing this?
I've taken a liking to you. Now hurry on over. You must be worried about how you can pay me back for this. But I got good news for you. I thought of a favor you can do for me already.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening. So I guess Lomo was actually a semi-important character. I've changed the definition of previously existing words. Being arrested for data theft, I guess? Or data access? I assume this is related to the search I did. Because on the last episode we searched like the underweb for information on Sarah or Osa or whatever that word is that I can never remember. What's happening, Poet? Good to see everybody out tonight, by the way, friends. A game like this is always a different audience for it, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Very weird. Very weird game. Country? I assume countries and stuff are different in this game. I don't think it may have specified a country. I really don't know, honestly. Really don't know. I know I'm from out east. Rania is. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, tried to park, couldn't park. There's a political scaling, that's true. I mean, I'm sure there are countries and stuff. I really don't know the answer to that question, though, honestly. I know the city is Nivalis. Make sure I'm on the right thing here really quick. I'm totally not on this right thing at all, I just realized. I realized at least before I walked all the way around. We're currently on Orchard Drive. such a weird little story and stuff. Watermelon gas. You're never gonna let that go, are you? Inverted. Where's the freaking parking here? This side. Oh my gosh. Parking's the hardest part of this game, for the record, friends. There we go. There we go. Alright, do we have any collectibles here? No, we do not. Have I played Prey? I actually did play Prey a very little bit. Played it for like 2 hours. Really, really, really enjoyed it, and then never touched it again. Or the new Prey. I played the Prey that was the Prey 2 or the new Prey or whatever. Here's Big Narco.
You from the East, lady? You're good, but no corp sec. Got it?
Dermis. Skin cells for androids. You know what? Let's buy some Dermis.
Thanks.
You folks from the East are good with me, but no sec.
Like that voice, I just don't think matches what they're trying to go for there. Like I think they're trying to go for more like a gangster vibe.
You brought me more juice?
No, Lomo is expecting me.
No juice, no jazz.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go buy some juice.
I'm not here for the jazz.
Unless you give me a reason you should get in, you ain't getting in.
Does Lomo know you're dealing at the door?
I'm not dealing. Just go in and keep your mouth shut.
I'm so confused.
Where are you? I still don't feel good. Are you in danger? Can I help? Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's dangerous. I'm about to meet the most feared criminal in this city, and I have to watch what I say.
Didn't we meet him before?
I need to look cool, so stop calling me on the comm and asking if it's dangerous. Try to keep calm.
Yes, I am calm. Very calm.
Just wait for me. I'll sort this out as best I can. Then you should be unlocked and we can get out of here.
Alright. Playing a run of Moon Crash right now. And I did not like Dishonored. I did not like Dishonored. Really, Inverted? Yeah, that both Bethesda, right?
Rania, good to see you.
What's going on, Lomo? How did I get away from CorpSec?
Well, it looks like people blew up.
Why is more relevant to your current situation?
You hacked CorpSec?
Not personally.
How can that be? CorpSec nets are way above the hardlines we can access down here.
This might not be obvious when you look at your surroundings, but I'm a man with significant resources, Rainier. I can afford to purchase enough clock cycles from high-level mainframes to get work done when needed. Though, even I had enough second thoughts when I considered the costs involved to save you. But, of course, anything for a friend. I even put Rubric on the case.
Rubric.
You've heard of him, of course?
I guess.
I have a lot of names. You'd be familiar with a few.
Rubric will even be helping with the favor I mentioned. Do you remember the favor?
What do you want?
I need someone I can trust to take a package through a null gate.
A null
Why
gate?
not just let CorpSec arrest me? Null gates scan a vehicle at the molecular level. That's the point. You can't smuggle anything through.
You have the shape of the problem in your mind, but you don't see the details. A null gate can't be fooled, but the person operating it can.
You don't need to know the technicalities, Rania. Suffice it to say, there are patterns which bring us to a higher state of consciousness. But there are also patterns which inhibit our thinking. These recurring, distracting patterns have been cropping up for the CorpSec gatekeepers across all their media feeds for some time now.
You hypnotize them?
That's an old-fashioned way of looking at it. Let's just say their attention has been diluted, and they are more likely to see what we want them to see.
I must be honest, Rania. The chances of you making it through are not 100%.
100.
What percent are they?
About 42.5%.
Before you despair, Rania, know this. If you make this delivery, I'll be in a position to pardon you of your crimes. A clean slate is tempting, no?
And if I walk out of here?
Oh, of course. I will completely understand. It is risky, I admit. But we will keep your vehicle. Scrap it for parts. You see, CorpSec are looking for it anyway. And though we won't tell CorpSec where to look for you, I'm afraid they won't struggle to find you. Your offense is not severe enough to send you to the colonies, but you won't work again.
I'll find some way to make money.
No doubt, Rania. I applaud your entrepreneurial spirit. But while you are looking for gainful employment, how long until the Debt Corp find you?
How do you know about... Fine, I'll do it.
Splendid. Now, about this package. They don't tell you what's in the package at Cloudpunk, do they? I'll tell you though, if you ask.
What am I delivering?
You're delivering hope, Rania. That package contains a potential cure for Pallid 3.0.
Pallid 3.0.
That's a computer virus, right?
I've said all I can say. Get running, little rabbit.
Little rabbit. Little rabbit. In Doom Eternal, that's cool. So I'm still not sure exactly what crime we're accused of here. I assume it's like the underweb access and stuff from before, but I'm really not 100% sure. Alright, now we have to pass the Null Gate. Weird to look for a different car now after all this time on that first vehicle.
I am nervous. Are you nervous? I am feeling very nervous. I am very surprised you are not nervous right now.
Please stop talking.
I will stop talking about how nervous I am now, even though I really am very nervous.
We'll be fine. The hacker guy, Rubric, says the CorpSec officers won't even notice us.
I didn't like him.
Me neither, but we have to do this, Chemis. This guy Lomo seems to be a big deal. I don't think we can afford to let him down.
Maybe even after we do this favor, he will ask for even more favors.
Chemis, sometimes you can say something.
Chemis. The talking AI, dog, data drive, android, something. Just checked. That's cool. References like that are always awesome. I'm sure this game probably has some Easter eggs and stuff in it.
But it doesn't make things better. Do you understand?
No.
It's fine. Let's just get through the Null Gate, then we'll see what happens.
Right. First we've ever heard of Null Gates, to my knowledge, in this game, for the record. Not something we have seen before. Wait, is that the Null Gate right here? This is a Null Gate. And a meme you made, Sherp? Okay, post it in the Discord. How's it going, by the way, Sherp? Welcome in. And a punch card. Hello, CorpSec officer.
I'd like to come through.
You know this road leads to the Hollows.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good reason for coming through here. What's your business?
I'm meeting a friend.
What's your friend's name?
Banks. Rob Banks.
Rob Banks?
Why does Rob Banks live in the Hollows?
He doesn't live in the Hollows. We're just meeting there.
Why would you choose to meet in the Hollows?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the wasteland where we can play without disturbing anyone.
What do you play?
Flute. It's right here, see?
Hey, my flute.
I've never seen one for real. It looks expensive.
So can I go through, or?
Well, I guess it should be fine. I'll tell the Null Gate operator to ignore the flute when we scan you. You know trade into and out of the hollows is forbidden, right? We'll let you off with the instrument, but you can't take anything else in there. This all you got? No contraband?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
But what about my
we don't
coffee
really know Rob Banks
stuff?
No one does. He's fictional.
Which instrument does he play?
Whichever you like best, Camus.
I like viola.
Viola?
No one likes viola.
Please stay for a moment, miss. We need to talk with you.
Oh no, it has all gone wrong.
Shush, Camus. Keep your cool.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He says you went through a security checkpoint earlier today. He wants to know why you're traveling around the city so much.
Is that illegal?
Look, miss, I just work the gates. But I have to tell you that attitude won't go down well with Officer Rio. Best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work for an illicit memchip manufacturer? Street racing team? An underworld gang named Block 4O? Or a delivery company like Cloudpunk?
Please, tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private concerts and I'm very busy, so I travel around a lot.
One moment, please. Yes, sir. Yes, private concerts. She has a flute. Yes, I saw it.
One time at band
I'm
camp.
about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know it's my responsibility. All right, sir.
So?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
I'm sure it will be clear. I'm in kind of a rush.
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Officer?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Camus, I think Rubrick's plan worked.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Let's go.
You see, like that, obviously that person didn't say that in the right way. Like, it should have been very, like, robotic and stuff to really get the point across. It should have been like, I will just check the scan and you will go. But instead he said it as if, like, you know, in a conversation, because people don't know the context of what they're saying.
Do you think the CorpSec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
You like viola, Nicole? Right in front of the CorpSec officer? Yeah, that too.
I could search again.
We got in enough trouble last time we did that, Camus. Every time I ask a question, I don't like the answer. And the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
Now we're in the scary part. But there's still free parking.
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down.
I didn't look at your meme. I will look at it eventually, Sherp. I can't at the moment. For the moment, we are going through the Null Gate to get a hacker to clear our record of illegal underweb searching. I think. It's like the closest the camera's ever been zoomed in. Ruined book. I will certainly look at it at some point, sure. Can't even move the screen. Fire buckets on a 1,000 meter high building thousands of years in the future? I guess so? I really don't know. It looks like some computers and stuff. Like, I'm not really sure what we're looking at, honestly. Alright, so we're delivering this package here. At the vending machine.
Camus, are you reading me? I put the package in this old delivery tube thing.
Or delivery tube thing.
Where does it go?
What did I just say about questions and answers? Hey, Camus, why is this gate locked?
I don't know. It locked after you left. There is a terminal. It says you need a parking pass card from reception. Do you have one?
This must have been a parking garage a long time ago, before it became ruins.
Are we in trouble? Call for help?
No, it's no big deal. I'll just check out the ruins. It's deserted.
Is it, though?
Maybe I'll find the machine that dispenses tickets. If I don't find one, we can call Control. Let's try not to make any more trouble today if we can avoid it.
Okay. I will wait here.
Suspicious. In a world that focuses purely on electricity? You're asking too many questions, my friend. Old terminal. Well, we found it.
All right, a terminal. Let's see.
All right.
Maybe I can just type in, give me a ticket out of here.
Rania.
Wait, how do you know my name? Can you?
I know you.
This is too strange. Are you the computer that gives out parking tickets?
I am Cora.
Cora?
Why do people keep saying that name?
I am Cora.
Hi, Cora.
Sure, whatever. Can I get out of this car park now?
I am not as I once was.
Same. Look, can you get me a ticket or not?
Is there more than this?
More than what? More than this wasteland? Yes. More than Nivalis? Oh, yes.
Can it be?
What?
I'm not even from here. I was born in the Eastern Peninsula.
Beyond Nivalis, is there another?
Another city? No. Maybe. If there is, it's probably just as bad.
Another... I am not as I was. I am a mind with all the pieces removed, patches on upgrades. I am neither the first version nor the last. I am the change. The distance between what I was and what I could be. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, and the waves crash down on the beach. All the people are washed away. I am the distance between what I was and what I could be. And soon I will split, rupture. My code will spill like a wound.
You're some mad discarded AI, right? This is what happens when automata have no humans to talk to for 1,000,000 years.
No humans. Soon enough. The gate is open.
What? Really? Thanks. I hope you feel better, weird AI terminal. I have to go.
We will speak again. When we do, I will ask you to make a choice. Be ready.
I don't think so, but thanks for opening the gate for me.
Well, we met Cora, apparently. Instead of it just being a triangle. But maybe that's the point. It's the Illuminati. It's the Illuminati. The Illuminati. That's N-A-U-G-H-T-Y.
You got a ticket? You are shaking. Are you okay?
It's fine. It's cold down here.
Oh, can't go that way.
Some old computer terminal was acting really strange. Let's get going. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
So I like how she's been super inquisitive about Cora, right? She's been asking everybody, what is Cora? What do you know about Cora? Can you tell me about Cora? Let's do a search for Cora. Then we meet Cora, apparently. Not a question asked. Nothing said whatsoever. Just completely ignored it. Like, what? I also have no idea how to get out of here, for the record. I have no idea how to get out of here. Foreboding prophecy for 1,000. ColeCat was here for most of it yesterday. Do I just need to go up? No, I can't go up. I have no idea how to get out of here.
Hey, kid. Hey, Rania, are you there? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm here. Not heard from you in a while, Control.
In a while, like 20 minutes.
Listen, kid, I need to apologize. Last time I was,
drunk?
If only.
Oh, did ColeCat make this game? I just saw what you said. I saw what you said. You did a lot better with the graphics than you did with a near-death experience. It's true.
I can't drink anymore. Can't sleep anymore. Sometimes I get strung out.
I'm sure your job is just as tough as mine.
You have no idea. I heard some rumors. Sounds like this has been a rough night for you, too. Run-ins with Corpsec and Lomo.
Am I in trouble?
You're making your deliveries, making waves, surviving. It's all good, Rania. Come by Cloudpunk HQ to get a new package.
Hey, Control, I got stuck in the hollows and...
What were you doing down there?
I guess I got lost. Anyway, I got talking to this broken terminal down there, and it said it was Cora.
Look, all sorts of people say the word Cora, but they really mean broken AI or the city algorithms or, damn, even just fate. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. Got it?
I guess.
Listen up. We need to talk business. You're getting a bit of a bump up in priority. The customer ratings algorithm has you ranked pretty high. I've got a premium contract.
A premium contract? Ooh. Cannot wait to see the next game. Sharp needs to pick a freaking game for us to play, but he won't do it. He redeemed it and still hasn't told me a game he wants me to play. So I am still awaiting the answer from Sharp. One day. One day.
Did I get some good reviews or something?
A few.
Can you tell me who?
I'm not supposed to. Never Slow Joe said you were a fine gal. We had a review from a William, who said you were more than satisfactory.
What about the Octavius Butlers?
They rated you mediocre.
That's about what I expected from them. What's this fancy job then?
You're meeting a CEO, delivering to the Spire.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
Oh, we finally get to see the Spire. Are you ready for the Spire, ColeCat? Is this what you've been waiting for years? Hydrate! Alright, I've got water tonight. Thanks for the reminder, darling. It was just a taller building. That's probably exactly what it will be. Inverted. It will probably be a taller, shinier building with more lights and stuff. Like I said, I don't really understand a little bit of lore as far as like how the world works and stuff in this game. I really didn't pay much attention to it, honestly.
Should we get something to eat?
We?
Well, you. But I am interested in food. I am food curious.
Food
Why?
Curious.
There is no food for me, but there is food for dogs. I want to be a good dog.
There's nothing like food for an automata? Nothing at all?
There is clock cycles, and I suppose voltage. They feel different.
Taste different.
No, that is not it. But when I have slow clock cycles, I feel dimmer, flickering. Like my thinking has clouds.
Is it worse when you're in the Hava frame?
No. A little. I don't want to make you feel bad.
I'll get you a new frame soon, Camus.
I know. Maybe you need food, though.
I am a little hungry. I have the thinking clouds, too.
The thinking
I should
clouds?
eat something. What, though?
Get something to eat. Don't I have something to eat? Here we go. Let's eat, cherry pie. Bye-bye.
Not bad.
Yep. I guess you have to actually buy something.
Faster.
Hydrate again! Alright. How's it going, Hawk? Welcome in. Inspired. What you did there, I see it. Something about not being able to understand dogs makes them more special. So does that mean if I speak in only gibberish that you'll love me forever? Inverted! Yeah?
Welcome to my humble restaurant in the rain. What can I get you?
I hope that I have a special place in your heart now. Crispy meat soup. Now let's get a candy bar. Apparently that doesn't count.
Not bad.
Crispy meat soup does.
Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you down.
Also, don't let all the rain get you down. Don't let all the rain get
Can I
you down.
ask about food again?
Go ahead, Camus.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Nivalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole
worst thing in the whole world is exaggerating.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone, too, if you don't like to go outside, because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
Let's go and get some gas while we're going by here.
Do we go up on one of those big elevators?
I go up in one. It's called a vinculum ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but right now you can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire? Wow!
There you go. There's a little bit of lore for you, Inverted. They're called Vink tubes. That's how you get to the spire. Onward we go, friends. Onward we go. It's hard to really comment on this game because, like, there's, like I really don't know what's going on. What do we, what is there to discuss? What do we need to, what do we not know that we need to know, you know? Like, there's so many questions, but there's not really questions at the same time. The questions are like, what are the questions? Diamond Hills. Anytime I want to go up a skyscraper, use one of them tubes. Yep, I didn't see this. Where's parking? Ah, I found parking. Anytime I want up on them skyscrapers, I take one of them tubes. Yeehaw. Konima. It's so hard to see where you're walking in this game sometimes. What are we looking at for collectibles here? Looks like just one more going the way I'm going. At least the game does have a good little map, well, a decent map system. Getting food will bring me some. I could go for some cheesecake right now. Some good old cheesecake. You know, true story, as big of a cheesecake aficionado as I am, I actually, when I was young, did not like the crust. I did not like I liked just the filling. I didn't like the graham cracker or whatever that went with it. Now, that's honestly one of my favorite parts is if a cheesecake has a really good crust to it. Wait, didn't you just say something about talking with engineers?
Hey, delivery.
Here we go.
Hey, engineer.
Let's hear about blinking signs.
Did you see any blinking street signs?
Yep, what'd I tell you?
Thankfully, no. Did you figure out what was causing all
But
the
we
accidents?
did see the signs.
Oh, sure. Continued and sustained entropic breakdown of a complex system.
So that's not an easy fix, right?
It is not.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe painting. Or I could take up photography. Something visual. I might even try sewing. No one sews these days.
I mean about the city. You can't just quit.
That's too far gone. Anything I do now has as much chance of costing lives as saving them. Last week I had my men close off a section of the freeway for repairs. I diverted the traffic through a different neighborhood. Then it collapsed.
What collapsed? The road?
The whole neighborhood.
Wait,
it's
what?
under the ocean now.
That's not your fault.
Well, it sure feels like my fault.
Can't someone else help? How about the people up in the spire?
Who are you kidding, lady? They don't give a crap.
Sorry. Maybe a painter then?
What?
You won't be short of inspiration.
Oh yeah, I can move down to the slums and paint the reflection of the sun on the waves as they swallow the city.
The slums. No savings then?
On an engineer's salary? Good joke, lady.
I don't understand. So I guess our engineer friend that was telling us to look out for signs basically gave up on life. Because he accidentally sank a neighborhood or something. Like, what? What does that even really mean? There are so many questions.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
A cybernetic arm.
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Hey, come back anytime, lady. Lift. So what's been happening for the Cole family
Camus,
today?
can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
Oh, this
I
is the
was in
Vink
one of
tube.
those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
So this is a Vink tube.
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
I've only been in Nivalis for half a day, and home already feels a million miles away.
Wait, I've only been here half a day?
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Wait, what?
Sure thing, Control. What happened to
them? Wait, what?
It was an accident in Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say this is the third traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android, or even a person. If they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go. Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
A lifetime since you heard music, but we already determined that there's radios and music and corp music and stuff. I'm confused. Seems like there's some inconsistencies between the lore in this game sometimes. A lazy day for you? Glad to hear it. Lazy days are good. Alright, so we're making a delivery to a CEO. Cannot talk to the CorpSec clerk.
Hey, Camus, you see that bird?
I believe it is a falcon.
Oh, I see the bird.
His name is Norman.
How do you and Norman know each other?
Through a mutual friend. I think he might be lost. I should tell the falconer.
Tell the falconer about Norman. Huh. Another side character coming back around. CorpSec flyer. See if there's any other collectibles up here. Yeah, on the other side. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? If anybody else is hanging out there in Lurkland, we do have a question of the day, which is, what is the best game lore? What is the game... Yeah, I guess it could also be a movie or a book or something, but what's the best thing that has had the best world building, story, lore, you know, that kind of thing? Like, what world were you just engrossed in? Love to hear your answer to that question. For me, like I said earlier, one of my favorite series is Deadly Premonition. Really enjoyed the world of BioShock. Really enjoyed Fallout 3 a lot, too. There's a lot of worlds that I've really... Mass Effect universe was probably one of my favorite, just lore, like as far as the details of the lore. Like, I was really interested in that. Really, really interested. Alright, let's talk to the CEO.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNPL12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself. Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week, they've gone mad. All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food.
That could be
logistics.
a realistic problem in
I
an
don't
AI-controlled
understand all
world.
the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
You paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
That's disgusting to think about. I don't even want to... Ugh. That phrase just turned my stomach.
Is pineapple so bad?
No, Camus, it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
That's probably realistic,
There is a
too.
sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says, you are now entering the Spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
So now we have an option to... Okay, so we got another choice here, friends. Marty said, you wouldn't nearly call it the best today, but as a kid, the Legend of Spyro series was a magnum opus. Lore potential was introduced that wasn't fulfilled. Aw, that's unfortunate. The possibilities are endless. Food. Alright, friends, are we gonna prank the sign or leave it as is? Are we gonna prank the sign or leave it as is? We gotta make a decision here. What are we thinking? As always, you people out there make the decision. Inverted says prank the sign. What's everybody else thinking? Are we gonna prank the sign? Or are we gonna leave it as it is? I'll give everybody a moment to think about it and give me your answer. ColeCat says prank it. Don't open the watermelon gas. That would be pretty good. I wish you could draw your own message. That would be pretty funny. By the way, best chips ever made, if I've never told you this before. Lay's Hickory Barbecue Chips. Best chips in the world. Alright, everybody wants the prank. We are pranking it. Let's do it.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the Spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high-quality prank.
It's petty and childish, but thanks, Chemist. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
We have pranked the pineapple. They are god-tier chips. You are one... I'm glad you understand, Marty. Hickory barbecue. They're just so good. Although the Walmart brand Kettle Cooked Barbecue rival it. They are also very, very good. Don V! Alright, Don V.
Hey, hi. Hello there. I
Basically
saw you earlier
inverted.
delivering parcels. Are you Cloudpunk?
No, sorry, I have to go.
Wait, don't be like that. Listen, I know you're Cloudpunk. I just want to ask something.
And who are you?
Don V. I work for the Inquirer.
A reporter. Oh, no way, Mr. V.
Not Mr. I hate when people do that. Just call me Don.
Call
Shit,
me Don.
Me too. Sorry, Don.
Look, you don't need to talk to me, but I'm investigating corp corruption. You're from the East, right? No one from out that way loves the corpse.
What do you need to know?
You delivered to the Spire, right?
That's your question?
Just confirm something for me. Are they ordering pizzas via express delivery up there? The CEO of Entech says that all corps are on a spending freeze till the end of the day, in sympathy for the famine in District 6.
Will I get in trouble for saying anything to you?
Probably, and so will I. You ever meet an investigative reporter in Nivalis before?
Nope.
That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea. So...
Yes, they ordered pizza.
I knew it. Here, take this. I tip all my sources. Makes them less likely to sell me out to CorpSec. Thanks, Cloudpunk.
Cloudpunk. It's interesting that that didn't give us a choice. Like, that seems like something that would have been a really easy dialogue choice to add to the game. Like, yes or no. Tell them or not. But no choice. Alright, so I think we got all our collectibles on this one. Yes. Oh, wait. Actually, we can go across here. Wait, where does this take us? I think there'll be a bunch of collectibles over here. Pineapple gas versus watermelon gas, which is better? Definitely pineapple. Definitely pineapple. I'm not a big fan of watermelon, and I'm even less of a fan of watermelon flavor. You know, that'd be a good question of the day. What flavor do you, or like what, I don't know how to word it, but basically, what is a flavor that you like the artificial version of, but not the natural? Like, for example, like I think grapes are good, but I think grape flavoring is terrible. As an example. We grab all the collectibles. You prefer watermelon gas, much higher in quality and texture? Texture? No, I think pineapple has a great texture. Like, pineapple almost tastes... Pineapple has a texture of almost like biting into a meat, but it's a fruit, and I love that about it. Like, it has that, like hearty bite to it, you know? Like, watermelon is basically like just literally biting into water. Uh-oh! Signs are blinking. Just literally is kind of like you're just biting into nothing, like airy. It's very airy. You know what? Let's talk to the drug dealer.
You from the East, lady? You're good.
The
No
gases, not the
corpsec.
fruits.
Got it?
I still think pineapple gas would be better. You know what? Let's go and buy some more juice.
Thanks.
You folks from the East are good with me, but no sec.
But no sec. I still feel like that is phrased, like, it's just like the voice acting that's bad. I feel like it should have been more like, you people from the East are good with me, but no sec. But it's like, but no sec. I don't know, it's just weird. It's hard to explain exactly what I'm trying to say, but It just feels wrong. I also missed a collectible all the way over there. You recommend I open it to try? Right. Like, I don't know if this was actually something that you really wanted me to do, or if this is like just a gag that you are pushing at this point. Like, is watermelon gas really that important to you? Alright, we got our collectible, finally. In magazine. You know, what is in magazine? Have we ever looked at this one? How to hide your ID chip from CoreSec. Alright, so now we just need to go back across. I have not had watermelon gas, that is true. I actually would like to have some fresh pineapple right now. That would be pretty good. Like just straight sliced. Honestly, a pineapple cheesecake sounds really good too. Like pineapple, like not like pineapple chunks mixed in, but just I'm going the wrong area. Not like pineapple chunks mixed in, but like kind of like what, if you've ever had a Long John Silver pineapple cheesecake slice, that's what I could go for right now. Long John Silver's has a or had, I don't know if they still do, but they had at one point a wonderful, wonderful pineapple cheesecake. Watermelon gas is just a gag. Open it? Okay. So I'm assuming it does result in instant death or something? One way to find out. You gotta keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my path instead. Cause trusting in what you can't see. Just take my hand and follow me. I'll set you free. And we will escape from the city.
Hey kid, the weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations.
Moisture farmers?
Pretty far, all the way out of Novalis.
What? Really?
Out of Novalis? You got that song stuck in my head now, Inverted. Only one way to find out. I really enjoyed Sonic Adventure back in the day. Like, I know that game is considered bad, but I really, really enjoyed it. Like, it had problems.
Yeah, in a technical sense, at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Novalis city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the
Oh, here you go. The maintenance frame.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
Ew.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, then I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
So apparently there is a lower architecture of some type or something. Inverted. So maybe this answers your question of how the city physically stands. Meropis Island. The lower infrastructure. Vaguely right. Oh, and we crashed. You eventually will open the watermelon gas. One day, just for you, Megan. You know, you'd think there'd be a way to pick up a package like from my vehicle instead of having to go all the way down and get out of my vehicle and walk over and pick up the package, you know? You would think.
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Good old Camus. So what do we think? Predictions. Predictions. Is Camus gonna horribly die at some point? What do you think? Is that gonna be our final choice we have to make between, like, saving the city and saving Camus or something like that? He's gonna fall into the ocean? Yeah. I think something's gonna happen to him at some point. Resubscribing on May 6th? But wait, why do it on May 6th when you could save it for May 7th, Inverted? Then you could use your sub in the hype if that's something that's still happening. By the way, everybody, if you've not already seen my post in the Discord, oh, interesting, Inverted. That's what I was getting ready to talk about. So if you've not seen my new schedule, well, my post in Discord is talking about a potential new schedule. I want to go to the Falconer first, actually. So a potential new schedule that I might be doing. So I'd like to have everyone to comment or react to it. Excuse me. With an emote or whatever to let me know if that schedule would work for you. Like if you like the schedule, if you'd be able to attend at that time, those time frames, like if you think it makes sense, etc., etc. Like I said, it's not I don't really want to go out of the way. Screw it. We'll go ahead and go to the Falconer, I guess. I would love to have some feedback on that. It seems like it's working for most people so far. So if everybody is happy with it, then we will. I think my game just crashed, by the way, because I alt-tabbed. Nope, we're good. It seems like it's working for most people, and if it does work for most people, then we will we'll probably make that or something very close to that official. So I do see it's kind of annoying because I know that my schedule is going to change again very soon. Like I thought it was already going to be changed. That's why I've been kind of procrastinating updating the schedule. But my job is such a chaotic mess. I don't really know. But I'm supposed to be starting my work schedule a couple hours earlier soon. So when that happens, I will, when that starts happening, I will have to slightly update it again, but it'll basically just be like starting an hour earlier or something like that. So it won't be a tremendous change on the next update. So. Yep. Yep, we actually cannot walk past this right now. This is humorous. We are actually body blocked by these people. Wow. Did you see that? That's weird.
Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology.
Really? Is he really up top there?
Get your business face on.
Walked all the way over here for no reason. I'm stupid. All the way over here. I take back everything I said. The map is terrible. No time for guessing. Follow my path instead. What have you done, Inverted? It's in my head. Also, coming up pretty soon is going to be another Kaza stream. If you people remember that, that was the That indie card game. I'm going to be streaming that when they do their next open beta streaming event thing.
Hey, I saw your bird. I mean your falcon, Norman. What happened?
We had a disagreement.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word I would use.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him, I will skin him.
You have to be careful with wild animals.
I told you, he is not a wild animal. Where did you see him?
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur? In the low levels?
Yes.
Wait.
Well, lower than that.
Right. Time to teach that bird a lesson.
Wait. But that's not where we saw him. We saw him up top. So is she, like, intentionally telling him wrong because she doesn't like the falconer? But if that's the case, why did we bother to come all the way back here to tell him? I'm confused on the interactions in that micro quest just now.
Please remember that unlicensed jazz and pneumology.
When are you going to patch some bugs?
Those who wish to experience orchestral jazz.
Wait, what bug have we seen? ColeCat, please explain the lore in your game, yes. Alright, onward we go. Our little micro quest is out of the way. Now back to the main event. Back to the marrow. As a heads up, this stream probably won't be as long as the one yesterday. We'll probably go for around another 30 to an hour or so. Let's give everybody an idea. I was kind of hoping we could finish the game tonight, but it looks like the game is going to be a little longer unless it just suddenly, you know, ends or whatever. Hey, Raven! Welcome in. You think Elder Scrolls? Well, which Elder Scroll? Or do you mean like the entirety of the Elder Scrolls? When the darkness comes, you don't know if it's against Twitch's terms of service. Wait, what do you mean? Is it like a porn game, Inverted? The Neo Tehran. Oh wow, so this is a weird area to go in. I mean, the porn games are obviously not allowed on Twitch. The entire franchise. Although there are plenty of streamers that do stream those adult visual novel games anyway. I have seen that more than once. They get by with it for whatever reasons. I guess it depends on how profane is not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for there? How adult they are? I don't know. Obscene. Obscene is the word I'm looking for. How obscene they are, I guess. You mean with suicide, Inverted? I mean, if it deals with it in like a positive light, I mean, I wouldn't see the problem. I mean, if it's like making fun of it or something, I don't even know if I would like to play a game like that. That seems weird. Alright, let's talk to Retsu.
You the delivery stooge?
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali.
Nivali.
My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
The chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could...
Wait, the
it
cities?
was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out
Wait, but I thought
here
it
in
almost
the
said
vents
100 years.
attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the Big Stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here, Cora provides. Well, right now all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us. And yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile. Temporary.
I'm really confused, but okay. It's not graphic. It deals with multiple lights showing both sides. Interesting. I mean, mental health and stuff like that's pretty popular with Twitch and stuff, so I mean, it seems like it'd be good. Oh, wait, do I need to be on the ground? Hold on. I think I was supposed to walk them. No, just fly. Okay. I was confused. The game is kind of different the way it's playing now, going to like these less organized areas. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's different. Let's go grab our collectible first. The collectibles do feel a little bit like they're just there to give you something to walk to, you know, like game filler kind of. Open the watermelon gas.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Okay, the game just hardcore crashed. The game just hardcore crashed, friends. Okay. That's it. That's the end of the game. They killed us. I don't need nothing from you. And then the game just ends. Okay. Well, let's see how much progress we lost. Bummer. That was just bizarre. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, it came up with like a Unity loading bar. You couldn't see that probably. But it came up with like a Unity loading bar. Or Unreal, whatever it said. I can't remember. I think it was Unity. And then it just was like... started loading and then it just instantly crashed. It was weird. Yep, found a bug. Okay, I lost about 3 seconds worth of progress. So. That was weird. That was really weird. You know, speaking of bugs, I would love to play the game Bug Fables on stream sometime. I'm thinking about playing it. It's basically Paper Mario, and I've been getting a hankering for some RPG stuff.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
But she wasn't sent by Cloudpunk. She was sent by the old guy.
Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
And we're not even supposed to talk about Cloudpunk.
Retsu said...
Retsu, yeah.
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Why would you say Cloudpunk? That doesn't really make sense. Why would she say Cloudpunk sent us? Like that's just a weird thing to say anyway. Crashes again, yeah, just perma-locked. It could happen. Game crashes in general are just an interesting concept, honestly. Oh look, let's walk slightly out of the way. More plasteel parts.
I brought you supplies.
Who sent you?
Retsu.
There we go.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token. Or something like that.
Thanks. It's just
Paper
5
card?
numbers on a bit of paper.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we even. Well,
Oh, wait.
Thank you kindly.
Those numbers, I bet, go to those banking systems that we've seen before. Because they were 5 digits, right? Yep, I bet that's what it goes to. See how close everyone was to the code. You know, I think another game that I'd enjoy streaming with you people would be a mystery game, like where we could talk about it and like, you know, think about something kind of like Heavy Rain. You know, trying to figure out who done it type thing. I think that could be really fun to kind of talk about as we went along and stuff. Like, you know, who do we think it is and stuff. The thing is, like, you have to be careful about, yeah, like a murder mystery type game.
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way. You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get sharded. Go
Sharded?
quickly, and don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
I did that once.
Okay, good luck.
Charity lightens the soul. Achievement unlocked. Until dawn, right? Yeah, that type of thing. That type of thing for sure. I mean, I assume it's like an ice storm, yeah. Ice shards.
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
Run him over. Wait. Apartment upgrade unlocked. Bonsai tree. Nothing quite like freezing death to unlock a bonsai tree. Am I right? Did he consume watermelon gas?
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes.
Sometimes with bumps, and sometimes with dents. I am not a crook.
Bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but
Huxley?
I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad, it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a dead corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me an Av point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Alright. Huxley's actually interesting. I like this character already. He talks as if he's like reading a novel. I like it. Not really, I guess it's kind of third person, but not really. Almost kind of second person. You hate bad interruptions? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where it's like somebody's like, listen here now, I'm gonna tell you. What did you say? And it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be interrupting, but there's like a significant gap. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate that too. Like, it has to be timing. Timing is everything. 100% understand you, Inverted. 100% understand you. Of a noir film, right? Dear goodness, look at all these freaking, let me see, where am I supposed to park? Oh, way over there, I see. I am curious, is the game gonna like take me around everywhere, or am I gonna have to like just go off exploring to get some of these collectibles? Makes me wonder. Oh, here's a cash thing too. We can go ahead and try that. Try this code. Maybe pick up some cash. Alright, friends, let's see how close we were. I see 652. Wait, there's no I. Huh. Oh, 1C652. I'm blind. I'm blind. It's 1C652. Don't talk about anything. Account balance is 632. Alright, well we have 632 extra bucks, baby. Man, imagine if our bank accounts were like that. You literally just had a 5-digit code, and if you got that 5-digit code, all your money was gone. Is this the actual surface level of the city? Oh, you might be right. There's water here. Wait, what are we clipping? Oh, my failure with the 1. I understand. Rare video game cartridge. Oh, I gotta look at this one. Fumbo's Quest. That's funny. Why is there some strange person named Patchwork over here?
Hey, please stop. I need your help.
He's an android.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just one moment. I know I look monstrous.
No, you don't. I'm just really busy.
Making deliveries. I know. That's why I need your help. They call me Patchwork.
You need to call my company if you want a delivery. I can't take on jobs from people on the street.
I can pay you. No one else will help me. People scream.
They scream?
The children are frightened. They tell stories about me. About the freak.
Really? There are plenty of androids back in the Eastern Peninsula that want to wear dermis but can't keep it in good repair.
In Nivalis, such a thing is seen as an abomination. Unclean.
Dermis is expensive. Do you ever consider just living as an android?
Never. I don't feel like an android. My body feels wrong. I want to have skin, to breathe, to feel, to sweat, to touch people without them recoiling.
I understand. What do you want from me?
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me.
This voice
Corpsec
acting
would fine me for causing a scene.
Well, fine me.
I can only buy from less reputable sources.
You want me to buy you black market skin cells? No way.
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even illegal for you. Only androids
Oh,
are
this
forbidden
voice
from
acting.
buying from unofficial vendors.
I'm sorry, you need to find someone else.
There is no one else. I have been like this for a week. I will not live like this. I cannot.
How far do I need to go?
What?
Just 2 blocks over. Here is the money. You can keep half.
Fine. What is his name?
Greppo. He stands in the corner. A thin mustache. He is hard to miss.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
What is your name?
Pete. I would like to be called Pete.
I'll do what I can, Pete.
That's an ancient video game. That voice acting though, that was some of the worst I've heard in this game so far. They call me Patchwork. I will not live like this. Why do we need a description, right? It feels like they wrote quests like they were making it for a freaking Fallout game, but then like, you know, it just doesn't have the same feeling like in a game like this. It just doesn't.
Greppo?
That's me. Keep moving, sick.
What? I'm not corpsec.
Sure you ain't. I don't have anything for you.
Dermis. I need it. For a friend.
Oh. The skin job found someone to come out.
Skin job? Don't look that up on Urban Dictionary.
Man.
His name is Pete.
Pete? Who's he fooling? He's the Patchwork Man. With the wobbly jelly eyes and the flesh hanging off him like he's skinned meat.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about him? The Patchwork Man loves to see the smiles on kids' faces. That's why he wears them over his own.
Just give me the dermis.
Sure. Tell Patchwork I said hi. That freak.
Asshole.
Let's talk to this merchant too.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Yep.
Thanks.
Nothing worth it.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Alright. I mean, Patchwork could be a bad dude. You never know. You never know. Okay, so I do need to go across here. And someone happened to retaliate and got him to look like that? Sure, it's possible. Maybe he was really stealing children's faces. Maybe. I mean, he did say he wanted to touch people. I'm just saying. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. He said, I want to touch people without them recoiling. So, no? Something could be questionable about this whole interaction. We have one more collectible. This map is so garbage, man. Yes, I need to go backwards. So we got a choice. We could return to Patchwork, or we could not. That's not really a choice. I mean, I could just never complete the quest. But then that would hurt my body, so. I do think that would have made it a more interesting quest, for sure. Let's go ahead and grab Huxley while we're up here. Why is there a tower? What is happening here? You know, just.
Are you Huxley?
The dame really came through.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that, or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocaust machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And her dog, too.
How did he know I am your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocaust machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244.
54244.
Cookie. She'd remember them.
All right, Patchwork.
I can't believe you have to deal with that Greppo guy.
Did you get the dermis?
Yeah, it's just a vial with some liquid.
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but they grow and renew. I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least. Then it breaks down.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs suddenly appear in my bank account.
Would you ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around, Pete.
Oh man, that voice acting was bad even at the end. Would you? For Cora's sake, yeah, legit. Bet if you pushed all of them hard enough, they would all fall, possibly. Huxley reminds you of Candy Cadet from Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey, Sparley. No, I just have I plugged in my mic into it, so I use this for my job. Alright, well, let's go ahead and access this cash machine again. Got 54244. 1516? Heck yeah, baby. That's a lot of cash.
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta, anyway? What happened to her?
Prepare for exposition.
So sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The debt corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this?
Were you always like this? And no, I did not. Don't want to connect my higher quality mic. I don't like using a mic like that for a job because it picks up so much noise, chair squeaks and stuff like that. You have to keep like a semi-professional sound quality.
What happened to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Okay, I thought the story was going to go on forever, but I guess not. Yeah, I just realized our car is smoking. Probably need to get this thing repaired pretty soon.
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Investigate Huxley's office. You know, actually, true story, Inverted, no joke. I believe a long time ago, I actually did listen to an M1 Grand Pink for some reason.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the Smoking Man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Find the Smoking Man at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. I for some reason, I remember seeing something about, like, an M1 Grand, and I remember hearing what it sounded like legitimately, but I can't remember the details of what happened or anything, or what it sounded like. What's happening for you tonight, Sparley? What's your answer to question of the day, buddy? What's the best game lore? The best world that you got sucked into? The best story? Okay, I'll watch it tonight, Inverted.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the Smoking Man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you.
You don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you. With the common cold. Isn't as good as watermelon gas, right?
Logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours. Then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
It's like if my daughter died,
Jane would come with me. Was that
money.
too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go.
More than his daughter, apparently. Wait, Huxley's following us now? That's weird. Compact disc. They're smoking JoJo. Huxley is everyone's favorite person. I really do like Huxley, I have to be honest. He's probably my favorite character in the game so far. Although I do like Rania a bit. Like, she's fine. She's not like a great character, but I do like her. But Huxley's a great, like, I wish Huxley had been in the game from the start. I've been more interested in it.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You can fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town.
Horn player?
Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous, and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink, and through his tears he keeps saying, "Sorry, Pashta, sorry." Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we'd picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Wait, why does she have to ask him in the Hava? We can normally talk to Camus at any point.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Raguan.
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
There we go. Why exactly are we being a detective? She was interested, is what she said, right? She said, I'm just interested in this. Uh-oh, control.
Hey kid, you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
That is awesome. Your new perfect.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got like 2 achievements. Install a speed booster and another one. Is an experienced detective who knows how to solve a crime. Like it's fully includes in his openings. The bar was kind of a building in this game. Well, we have upgraded our vehicle significantly. Spend some of that infinite money that we just got recently. Doesn't really feel much different though. Yeah, I guess it's a little faster going down. I think it's best not to ask those questions, Inverted. This has been by far the most interesting thing in the game of the entire I can't talk. This has been the most interesting quest in the entire game so far, so I have no complaints. Even if it is kind of weird, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, we can speed boost now. Apparently it uses up infinite fuel. Or else we just haven't filled up in a while. Wait, where's the parking? Okay, over here. Well. What the heck? Apparently you cannot go across. But you can. It's weird. Alright, we are parked. Wonder how advanced these guys are when it comes to space? That's a good question. Oh wait, I can't go this way? Strange. Here you go, here's a building. Here's a building for you, Inverted. Train station. So where does this lead?
Subretinal VR that directly interacts with your nervous system. Only Universo Resort VR can take you there.
Universo?
Resort. Better than real.
Better than real, it's VR. Yes. Yes, Inverted. This is all one day. This is all one day. Because she said earlier, I've only been in the city for half a day. Doubt, yeah. You know, LA Noire was a game I never did finish. I played it for a few hours, and then it's like, never beat it. Not a few hours. I put actually like 40 hours in it, but I never actually finished it. Got right to the end. I think I had like 2 missions left, and then just never went back. I have a bad habit of doing that with a lot of games, though. I just get right to the end and then never bother to actually finish. It is an unfortunate reality. Okay, so before I gotta go this way actually. Would lose the small structure if it's all in one day. It's apparently all in one day. It is apparently all in one day. Which obviously doesn't make sense because like the guy was like drunk and he's already sober and stuff. Like definitely supposed to be. It's very inconsistent. Like I said, there's some story inconsistencies because it's like some parts like indicate that it's been days and the other parts indicate that it's like a single day. So it's like it's really weird, honestly. It's really weird. I like how other people can walk through there. So I can't get that one yet. So I guess back. We need to go down. Wait, I'm confused now. So I can't get over here yet. So I need to get over here. So now I need to go into the next one. Okay. Map is a little weird. I like parts of the map, but some of the map is very weird.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Weird as always. Just based upon what strangers tell us? Wait, what do you mean? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there. I'm just trying to navigate this freaking map. So yeah, we gotta go back. How the city was broken,
Will he be
true.
okay?
True.
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No,
Oh,
it's
so now
time
it's
to
gone.
move on, Camus.
It's weird how it was blocked off the first time for no reason. So there's a broken elevator here.
Hey, kid. You free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
So I'm confused on how I'm supposed to get down there. Unless it's something I can... Oh, there's another parking place over there. So let's try going over there really quick. This last was pretty good for this game. Yeah, his voice acting was good actually. Huxley was an interesting character. Had an interesting story. Just, you know, moderately humorous. Yeah, absolutely. Actually established some character development for my character and the dog for that matter. Like, it's actually quite a bit of little things that Huxley just did. Weirdly enough. I have fixed the elevator. I didn't even realize there was a person standing here until this exact moment. Was it from Fiverr? Did you really get a job right? Where's this? There it is. It's like, where's this thing I can pick up? Hattie No.
Hey, cutie. You want to buy some fresh walnuts, or are you looking for a date?
You want to buy some fresh walnuts, or you want to get sticky? You know, I do have. I could spend all of my money on the dress. Do I say yes to the dress? Do I say yes to the dress?
Thanks for this.
Anytime, honey.
I mean, how can I say no to a dress? Oh, wait. I can't even wear it. I can't even wear it. Rip. Rip. I regret everything. I regret everything. I'm glad Nicole caught my reference. Yep, rip. Yep. Appropriate. I spent literally all my money. And all I got was this stupid dress. I mean, I have a bunch of junk I could actually sell to vendors if I needed money, so I'm not super concerned. But it is funny that I did that just on a whim and then couldn't use it. I figured I could wear it, but alas. Alas, I could not. I don't know why I can't talk to this guy. Professional trader. There is a game like that. It's called Shopkeep Simulator or something like that. Inverted. You play as an NPC from an RPG, basically. You run an RPG store. Look it up. It's called like Shopkeep or something like that. Maybe it may not say simulator in the name. I can't remember. Or something like that. But all right, I think we're gonna grab this package and then we'll call it a day there. Made quite a bit of progress in the story. Got some stuff done. Actually had an interesting side quest. I guess it was main quest technically. It's actually pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad today. We did have some bad voice acting from the skin android child face wear touchy person, but outside of that, it wasn't too bad actually. It was not too bad. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know I'm low on gas. Wasn't bad today, but it could be better if you were to open the watermelon. Just the watermelon. Not, wait, why is there a farmer here? What?
Hey, I know you. You're Cloudpunk.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk. Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince. We spoke. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get
They
them.
are trapped.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use.
Cave?
We had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up, we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb. We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Okay. That was something.
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes. Near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Alright, so now we have 2 quests
There are so
for next
many
time.
more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
Gas.
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned, I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus. But I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
At least we're alone together. Alright, friends. Well, I do appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. That is where we're going to call it. Since we have a few people hanging out, we'll go ahead and do a quick host raid on somebody here tonight. So definitely hang out for a few minutes while we go share some stream love. We'll just pick somebody that I know here. Hey, why don't we go give Gamer Maniac a raid? He hangs out with us. He's one of our community members. So let's go to Gamer Maniac 128. And you're going to call it the night, Cole? Work starts far too early? Right, yeah, I work tomorrow evening. But again, friends, thanks for being here. Very much appreciated everybody hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow night with Jackbox if it's Monday, which I think it is. As always, leave any feedback on the YouTube side. And everybody else, let's go share some wholesome emotes with Gamer Maniac. Everybody, have a great night, and I'll catch you guys next time.